what y'all wanna know. I got that shit that y'all been lacking on the low.
What's going on, everyone? This is Rico from THOUGHT. Right now I gotta introduce my man right here, Milio. How's it going, Emilio?
Good, man. Good.
Pretty good. So I already know what you do, of course, which is why we're having this, but these guys don't know, so go ahead and tell them what you do.
Well, to start off, my name is Milio. I'm a hip-hop artist, from the Imperial Valley. I've been doing this for about 15, 16 years. Right now, we got a lot of things going on within the camp. I represent Empty Lot Carnival, CIK, If you guys know who that is, Tony Slums, he's the mastermind of all that.
Shout out Tony Slums.
Tony Slums, and yeah, man, it's just I just got out, just put out my Nosedive EP, which you guys can get on all the music platforms, and check out my channel on YouTube. Is
Milio DA.
Yeah, Milio DA. Yep, get on that. Yep.
Milio DA. I'll go ahead and animate all of that, and I'll take it off now. All right, so so let's go ahead and give a little insight. So why music, bro? What got you into music?
What got me into music was when I was a kid. I was always a shy, timid dude. I never wanted to go nowhere. I always wanted to stay at the house. Stick to myself. I would just say music in general. Even though I'm doing hip hop music, that's my main thing right now. That's always been my main thing. But I've always liked different genres of music, like rock. Of course, rap, hip hop, R&B, country, even, everything, But, hip hop has always been the thing that got me out of my shell. I would write, that's my therapy. That's how I express my,
That was your escape.
Yeah, that's my escape.
That's good, man.
So
the passion shows in your songs. Especially the two. Try to Tell them and All In, bro. Now let's go ahead and try to tell them. So I can feel the heat. You wrote some nasty bars. So go ahead and give a little insight. Like what motivated you to create that monster?
Well, seeing is that I've been doing music for 15, 16 years, and I consider myself a vet. Like I've told you, I've been doing music out here in the valley for that long, since I was when I was 15, 16 years old. And I'm, I guess you can say, sometimes stuck in my ways when I do hip hop music. I love lyrics matter. I don't know if you guys heard that, but lyrics do matter.
Lyrics matter all the way.
If you got punchline metaphors, say them. I appreciate that. And it was just, that song was just letting people know, not to forget me. You know what I mean? Because I got besides music, I am a father. I do work, so when I get back into my music thing, my music mode, it's like I'm going all in, and I'm gonna make sure you guys know that I'm still here and what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
And it's just the love of the music. Like I respect everybody who does their own thing. Everybody sounds different. That's what's good. But that song was just basically another reintroduction, to where I'm at in life right now, and how much I evolved and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and with the track All In, Split Thought actually had a promo for their summer tanks.
Oh, nice.
Our summer tanks, and I did ask Critical. I said, "Yo, can I have permission to use the song All In for the tanks?" He was like, "Yeah, go ahead, dude. I'm like, go all in." So I went ahead and made it, and right now it's just going over this video. So I wanted specifically to try to capture the moments of like anything you're gonna do, you just gotta hit it hard.
Yeah. Like with that song, and shout out to Critical and Big Mike Torres and Rozzy Records. Rozzy, man, they're the homies, man. Like they get down, they're doing their thing right now, and I like seeing that. You know what I mean? And well, I was introduced to that song, by with Critical. We had did a few shows. I would listen to, because I got a hard copy of his album.
Yeah. And
then I would listen to his other stuff that he has on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure they have it on SoundCloud too. So, more and more we started, like, I guess, hanging out with each other, because we'll be in a lot of performances. He approached me asking me if I wanted to be a part of a song. I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. I'm all about the music, and I don't charge. You know what I mean? Because I love doing it. And not to say that I wouldn't take some money, but at the end of the day, I love the music. So
exactly.
Long story short, he got me a part of that, and then when he sent me the track with his album, with his verse and the hook, and then hearing the beat, I was like, oh shit! I was like, this is really, really good. So, and it was very how do you say it? Hip hop is a competitive sport. Very competitive sport, and we're always trying to outdo the next person, but with respect. It's all love and respect. And on that song, not that I was trying to do that, but I always have that mentality. Always try to outdo the next person. And I'm sure that any other artist will do the same thing. But it's fun. It's fun to do that. It's fun to do that.
Exactly.
So when he approached me with that song, and then I heard his verse, I was like, damn. I was all right. I was like, I see you, Critical. I know where you're at. I gotta step it up,
Yeah. So, you felt it.
Yeah, I felt it, and that's what's good. That's what's good with artists, and you're always trying to push each other, trying to make each other grow, So exactly. That song, I wrote that verse. Like in 15 minutes, maybe. That verse right there, just when you get inspired, or with me, when I get inspired, I write fast, and sometimes I write slow. Sometimes I take time on it, but when something hits you, it's like
you hit it fast.
Yeah, I do it, and shouts out to his whole camp, man. That song is still amazing till now, like. I get people thinking that it's my track when it's like, no, it's not my song. I was featured on the song. I was like, that's my homeboy's Critical's track. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But it made a lot of noise, and it still continue to make noise. But
yes, dude, it still continue to make noise, and I'm making sure it makes noise.
Yeah.
We gotta keep it relevant, bro.
Yeah.
So now you brought up a good point. You like pushing other artists to like do better as well. The name Leon the Prophet, shout out. You've heard of him as well, for sure?
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of his album, Astigmatism?
I heard a few tracks. I'm not going to lie, I haven't heard the full thing.
Yeah.
But, I'm getting around to hear it, right? Like, trust me. And I perform with him, too, and I told him, too, like, he gets down, and, like, he has that hip hop feel, boom bap, the way that I love to do it.
Yeah.
That's where I saw him and I heard him perform. I was like, damn. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
And before that, you never knew him, right? Before
that, I never knew him. I think that time when we performed at Twilight, together, we talked, and I was praising him. I was like, yeah, dude, like, this was good. I'd never heard of you before. And, now I know, like, you're he's dope. Like, he's a dope MC, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah. So then for sure we can expect Leon the Prophet with Milio.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
some point,
Oh, yeah.
too, because I can already see this going down, bro. Like, all right, one thing he's always said, this is like now part NPD. I've always told him, and back in high school, they'd have like rap circles.
Yeah.
And I was just that dude that observed a lot because everyone was going at it. But this guy always had the bars. He always had the puns. He always had. He just had it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I always tell him, dude, just go out there, man. You can easily make it into the scene. He's like, nah, bro, nah. It took him a while until he saw NPD, shout out, with coming up after Split Thought.
Yeah.
So he saw that, and that kind of ignited his fire.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, he just wanted to go ahead and light all these other fires with his bars.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Now, once we get that, we expect a music video.
Oh yeah, we can do the whole 10 yards, man. Like like when it came to when Critical asked me about to feature on that track, I automatically already thought in my mind, like, man, we should do a video. And I had mentioned it to him, and I'm sure he probably mentioned it to me too. But yeah, we're like, yeah, man, let's do it. You know, let's put it out. You know, whole full video and everything. And you know, he, you know, Critical's the one who you know, I was throwing my little ideas in there too, but he came up with that idea to have it at the boxing, you know, boxing
Sparta.
ring, at Sparta. And I was all in. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, let's make this, you know, as big as we can possibly make it. So yeah, I mean, whenever we do the feature, or you know, whenever we do the track, you know, because I still see I featured on Critical's track. So I want him to feature on mine. So that's gonna come.
Yeah.
And then the same thing, you know, with Leon, you know, I'll feature on this track, and then we'll do it, you know, vice versa. We'll go back and forth, you know. And I'm down for that. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, if we're gonna do a feature, there has to be a video. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what's up. And then I can already guess we're all gonna be sipping on some Trust Me vodka.
Oh yeah.
This episode is brought to you partly by Trust Me Vodka.
Yeah.
The smoothest, organic, even gluten-free vodka you'll get. You won't even taste it. It's so good. It's dangerous. Trust me.
Yeah.
A nice little plug in there. Going back from Trust Me, let's talk about that Trust Me Vodka music video.
TRUST, that's the vodka for you and me. Said TRUST, tell me, baby, do you trust me? Sipping in the mix.
Now, how was that? That was a good production right there.
That right there came about, you know, with, you know, my boy, you know, DJ Jedi. I've been knowing Jedi for years, man. Back to when I started rapping. Back then, so Triple Scoop. Shout out. Triple Scoop, you know, DJ Steezy, Big Mike.
Triple Scoop Entertainment.
You know? So he had hit me up, and this was the time when I was in preparation of doing my Nosedive EP. So originally that was supposed to be an album, but it just came out to an EP. I didn't want to wait, so I just pushed it out, 6 tracks. So anyways, he hit me up, and then I was on their podcast. It was me, Tony Slums, and New Era. We're all on there. We're talking about, you know, all that, and I don't know if at that time they just had gotten with Trust Me Vodka or something like that, or something like that. And then you know, the EP came out, and then I guess that's when they're really pushing the Trust Me Vodka. And he had messaged me, asked me if I wanted to feature on the song. But yeah, I do for sure. Like, that weekend when I recorded that verse, because I wrote it right there at his house too, and I recorded it that same day. Yeah. You can even ask him. He was like, oh yeah, he's right here. You know, I had me some of this, kind of loosen me up, and then I just got to writing and stuff. Yeah. So that weekend was the same weekend that I recorded All In.
Yeah.
I did like 3 features that weekend. But I was in LA. I recorded the one with the All In with Critical in LA, and then I sent it to him, and then the next morning, or the next day on Monday, is when I recorded the Trust Me verse, and then that's what Big Mike Torres, and I mean that's how it all came about. And I mean the video. I mean you were there. The video was crazy. It was fun, and it's all like I could do features like that. A good party song, and I can do hardcore features and this and that.
But your singles look like. You bring it down when you're in features, but then you bring it harder on your own singles, bro. Like, like I'll tell you right now, dude. Like, if they don't listen to your music, it's because they're not ready for those bars, bro. Like, they're not ready for that kind of heat, because it's like I was listening to it, and then there was a specific bar. It was in Don't Stop. If I don't stop, you won't stop, and then. You were talking like a voice of a girl.
Yeah.
It's saying like I'm looking for a partnership, ain't no long term or.
I think it says. Okay, well let me see the whole verse. That's the only way I can remember. It starts off.
My name is Ivy, and I'm looking for a man. He's gotta have a car, money, crib. He's gotta have plans. Not looking for a boy. I already have kids. You know what I want. I'm looking for gold. Let me see. Can you dig? Need somebody that can handle shit. More looking for a partnership. Need somebody that can get up on my level. I'm a little bit of trouble, not up and quit. I'm looking for the long term, but that's only on my terms. That's the way that y'all sound. You need to calm down. Only on my terms.
And then you did that similar format on the guy, but you kind of reversed some of the parts. I caught that. I caught that.
Thank you.
See, so like that's what stuck to me. It's like you were speaking in both perspectives, and you flipped it, and using the same words, the same format, you made it all make sense. Which that hit me. I was like, dude, this guy, that pen.
I mean,
oh my god.
I mean, doing this for 15, 16 years, you have to get better, You can't just stay in one, level and not, grow. I mean, some people do, and maybe that's whether they feel comfortable at. But that's them. That's not me. Like I have to grow. Like I have to be out the box. I have to be different.
And we're back. So, little technical difficulties. The camera kind of just shut off. But on the last part of that clip, we're talking about Don't Stop. I had just finished saying that you got the format, the words of the first part of that song. Yeah. And then you mixed them around for a second perspective, and that perspective made sense as well. Yeah. So what that's like you put the listener into a story, and you paint them the picture with your words. Yeah. And then with the music video, that should be playing right now. The music video, you did get that imagery to get us, into it. Plus, you did get help from Dats.
Oh yeah.
Dats Production. Shout out Ryan Perez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out Ryan, man. Like that brought it to life, man. Like I said, like my penmanship, my skills on the pen, it goes back, let's say 16 years, because I'm like so indecisive whether it's 15 or 16. I think it's 16 now. Yeah, man. Like in the beginning, my writing was horrible. Like I said, I got compared to Ludacris, and that's who I wanted to be. That's who I was trying to emulate. And eventually, I branched out and I did my own. I mean, I got different influences, not only in hip hop. I mean, in rock, like I even put it on my Instagram as my favorite rock group is Queen. I fucking love Queen, you know, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Queen is the
shit.
shit.
You know, for Queen is the shit. Freddie Mercury's, I think, the best, or one of the best, if not, you know, front man of all time, you know. And that's what I try to give whenever I perform. Whether if it's in, you know, just 10 people or 1,000 people or whatever the scale is of, you know, how many people's there, I'm gonna give it all, and people are gonna remember me for that. You know, even though, oh yeah, there's only like 3-4 people there, but this guy fucking put his all into it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I always try to. My message is I'm always trying to educate people the best way that I know how, as far as, you know, my past experiences. Because I mean, mainly that's all I talk about. I'm not fake. I don't know how to be fake. Like, I don't know how to, you know, that just doesn't, that doesn't.
It's not in your vocabulary.
Yeah, it's not vocabulary. I don't know how to do that, you know, like, and if I do catch myself being fake, then it's like, oh, what the fuck am I doing, you know? Like, I just, you know, I talk about what I know, and, you know, I talk about other, you know, I guess you can call me a conscious rapper. I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know where I'm at, but I feel like with my music, even to the music now, I could do everything, you know. I could spit fast, I could spit slow, boom bap. You know, I could do party songs. You know, it's been demonstrated with Trust Me Vodka. Hello.
Trust Me Vodka.
You know, I feel like I'm everywhere. Like I'm an artist that can do everything. You know, and yeah, man, like I'm seasoned. You know,
you're versatile, like you said.
Yeah, I'm versatile. Like I could do a lot. And that's just not, you know, me bragging or anything. It's just, you know, because I hardly ever say that. I never say that, you know, unless if it's on a track, you know, like I said. And you know, hip hop is hip-hop is very competitive. And everybody wants to be the best. Everybody calls himself the best, you know. And that's cool, you know. I call myself the best. You know, other people call themselves the best, but that's their opinion. You know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, no, you're not. Whatever. You know. Like, let's work together. You know, let's you know, create something. So we'll both. If you're saying that you're the best and I'm saying the best, well, let's get the best together and fucking make something good. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's just life
in general, man. You just want to try to get to the top of the food chain.
Yeah, you just want to get to, you know, everybody wants to live comfortable, have, you know, get their money, you know. And don't get me wrong, man, like, you know, I haven't, you know, made a lot of money in the music type of thing, but I have made some money, you know, not like I would like to. But that's not going to take away from me continue to make music and continue to make music. You know, it's something that I love to do. It's a fucking passion of mine. And if somebody's going to take from it, then fuck, that's great. There's always going to be fucking someone hating. You know, that's a given, you know. So exactly. I don't expect nobody to like my shit to the fullest, you know. Whatever, you know, it's all good, you know. Same thing for me. And you know, you got what you like, some things you don't like. You know, everybody's, you know, that's everybody, you know. Yeah,
dude. Now, to kind of wrap this up, let's say you've heard of Split Thought, of course, right? Of course, yeah. But what was your biggest Split Thought moment?
My Split Thought moment? I remember you explained that to me once. Oh, the first time we met.
So here for them, split thought or split thinking is the all or nothing thought process whenever someone performs the decision. An example people give are like when you're about to go into a fight, you're like, I'm gonna knock this dude out, or I'm gonna get knocked out. Or when you go to the gym, I'm gonna go hit these weights and lose weight, or I'm just gonna sit at home eating ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Or another example, I'm either gonna marry this girl and propose to her now, or I'm just gonna go and go to Vegas for one night. I don't know.
Yeah.
But split thinking is like, should I do it or should I not? So, what is your split thought moment?
My split thought moment?
Yeah.
Let's go with this music thing.
Yeah.
My split thought moment is, quitting. And then again, why should I quit? And let me explain that. It's like, to a certain point, some people just say, this ain't working for me. I'm not making any money. And, at the end of the day, that's what their main focus is making their money. And don't get me wrong, fuck yeah. Like, I would love to just live off my music, you know, and not have a job, you know what I mean? But I've gotten to that crossroad where it's like, well, fuck this. I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm just making music, and yeah, people are gonna listen to it. I'm gonna reach some people, but this is not making me fucking money. So that's where I guess you can say my split thought was, you know what? I'm not fucking doing this shit for money. I'm doing this for my personal love, because I love this, regardless if I'm making money or not.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's a therapy,
You're doing this for the passion. This is even if you're not getting bills for it.
Yeah.
Like, you just see yourself doing it because this is where your sanctuary is at. And this is why I started Split Thought.
Yeah.
I needed my sanctuary somewhere, and I've always wanted to design. And I'm designing just like I'm designing this video right now, or editing it, and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel you 110%, and this is some fact. This is a fact that I kind of learned in my statistics class. You will get 100% chance. What was it? You will miss 100% of the opportunities that you don't take.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuck to me, because I was in class saying, like, we had to pinpoint what is the chances of it happening. And there was just that one saying that for any opportunity you don't take, you guarantee yourself 100% chance of losing.
Yeah. So
that kind of really stuck to me in thinking, so if I try it, my chance isn't 100% anymore.
Yeah.
It's slimmer than that, because I'm trying it.
Yeah.
So my goal is just even trying it and lowering that confidence to 0% of failing. That I would feel happy just making a living off of this.
Oh yeah.
Because this is my passion. Of course, right now I'm making my designs to raise the money for it.
Yeah.
But my goal is to have a legit studio.
Yeah.
Where people can go for music videos, or filming, or even some straight up designing, or whatever, logo making. Yeah. But so thank you so much, Milio. This was really a pleasure and an honor too.
Oh, thank you.
So one last thing, you got the camera right here and the mic. Let them know what you got going on in your life.
Right now, well, I'm working on 3 projects maybe at the same time. Before the year ends, we're gonna put out an EP called Just Us League. That's with one of my cousins. So it's, if you have me on Instagram, you can see the cover. It's like me, the Punisher, him, the Joker. So it's we got about 3 tracks already done, and it's gonna be a 6-track EP. And then in the beginning of next year, I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start performing live with the live band, and that's all I'm gonna say with that. Hashtag Bro Academy. And shout out, the Split Thought to you guys. Thank you. Always showing love. Trust Me Vodka. You know what?
Trust Me Vodka.
You gotta go get that. The video's out right now.
Check out the video.
Check out my music on all music platforms. Milio, Milio. Check out my YouTube channel. Milio DA. Got all my videos in there. Shout out to everybody in the Valley right now. All the artists, you know, whether it's music, whether it's, you know, art, you know.
Just shout out.
And anything, shout out to everybody. Everybody's doing their thing. Continue it, and you know we're gonna take this shit to a whole nother level next year.
Exactly. The next step, Nocturnal Productions.
Oh
Milio with Nocturnal Productions.
Yeah, I'm gonna
check that out. NPD. You already know. NPD369.com.
Oh yeah.
All right. See you guys.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Yeah. What do you say to a person that doesn't have nothing to lose? Don't tell me don't ever think twice, cause this is the life that I choose.